Welcome, Aquarius, to your March 2022 reading. Thanks for tuning into my channel. If this is the first time you tuned in, I offer free mini readings for all new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover for you, just click that subscribe button and ask your question in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Now, I have to apologize for the lateness of this video. I'm only probably going to be uploading it on the actual 1st of March. So apologies for that. But these are timeless readings. So whenever you're seeing this, this should be the information that comes through for you for the next 4 to 6 weeks anyway. So let's get into your reading. Now, you start out with the energy of the Eight of Pentacles. Now, this is beautiful energy. This is all Pentacles are all about your work, the way you make your money, how your career, all of that kind of stuff. And I feel like you're being really focused and disciplined at the moment when it comes to your career. And you're actually developing your skills. You're becoming a real master of your trade almost. And there's a lot of craftsmanship here. There's a lot of workflow. You're paying attention to a lot of details here. And the Eight of Pentacles can even talk about just new skills that you're actually learning as well and putting into practice. And yeah, you're just, although you might be an apprentice in some areas, you're getting to be great at what you do. And this can also talk about some of you actually really throwing yourself into your studies if you are at that time in your life, or you are going back to learn something to help you within your trade here. But it's really, you're putting in a lot of hard work at the moment on a particular project perhaps that you are focusing on in March. And you're just making sure that everything is being attended to. And you're actually just focused on perfection here, Aquarius. So that's really great. And you might even be, as I said, just going back to school, getting a few more skills under your belt to help you with this as well. Now, it's interesting, this is right next to the Emperor. And this can talk about an Aries in your life, a significant Aries. This is that leadership energy, that it's a card of action. It's a card of strength. It is a card of, being the leader, being the boss. And you could very well be a leader in your organization, or you've just become a leader and you are getting as many skills as you can under your belt to help you. But when this card shows up, it's saying that you might need to put in a few rules and also some organization when it comes to any particular project that you are working on. And that's really just by putting in a little bit of structure around your plans, you're going to find it's easier to bring your dreams to life in the way that you wanted them to, or bring a project to completion in the way that you wanted to as well. But very strong card, very powerful card here as well. This can talk about people in authority as well. So this can be referring to your boss, government officials, anything like that, people in authority in your life. But I feel like there is something growing here. It's right, this is right above the Empress card. And so I feel like for some of you, you might be getting promoted. There's a lot of abundant energy around you, and you could very well be going for a role in a leadership position if you aren't already in one here. Now, the Ten of Pentacles. Well, the interesting thing is you've got two tens here, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Now, I like to look at synchronicities like that. And when you get multiples of a particular number, it really focuses on those numbers, and it's sort of, there's a message there. And so tens are all about endings, or the culmination of the suit that they represent. So these endings lead to new beginning. All endings really lead to new beginnings. And there's almost like a sense of completion here for you in March. And it's interesting that the Ten of Pentacles is such a card of abundance. It's such a card of wealth. It's a card of you building your wealth. It's almost that card where there is financial security here for you. And also that brings you a lot of joy. There's a lot of joy, a lot of contentment with the Ten of Pentacles. It's all about family. It's about building that family empire, building that family legacy. And your focus is on this quite a bit in March. And you want to know that your children's futures are financially secure. You know, you're building wealth not only for yourself right now, but for your children and for generations even down the track. And you know, your home is very important for you in March. There's a lot of focus around that, and you might be, you know, putting a lot of money back into your home or buying a new home as well. But it's a card where when you get this, everything is kind of just feeling right for you right now. And you've earned the right to be proud of yourself, Aquarius. You've done a great job. You've worked really hard. And yeah, this is very much interesting because the Ten of Cups right beside it is a wonderful card as well. This is like that happily ever after card. Emotionally, you are happy. Financially, you're in a great place. Things are really looking up for you in March. I love this for you, Pisces. I'm sorry, I was just about to say Pisces. I love this for you, Aquarius. This is beautiful energy, and this is a lot of emotion. I mean, cups are all about love. They're all about emotion, and this is no different. And 10 of them, I mean, wow, this is a card of such good fortune. And it almost talks about having it all. And you've really found a lot of great contentment in your life. Your relationships are positive, and you've got really great connections with your children. Now, there's harmony with your friends, your family, and your emotional needs are really being fulfilled at the moment. And yeah, and you've got what you need financially. I mean, it says that in the Ten of Pentacles anyway, but this is kind of that you've got it all kind of card. And this also talks about allowing, you know, you're taking care of your family members, but you need to make sure that you allow others to take care of you as well, Aquarius. You're not the one who has to worry about everyone else, you know. Let other people worry about you for a change. Now, it's interesting, you've got the Three of Swords right beneath that Ten of Cups. So I feel like there is a little bit of heartache there. But really, overall, you are just in a happy place in March. So I really like that for you. Now, you've got the Nine of Wands card there. Now, the Nine of Wands is that card that tells me you're almost there. You've almost reached what it is you are trying to achieve here. And it's that card of saying it's that card that comes out that gives you that message of don't give up because you are so close to achieving everything you want. It's sometimes this also comes in when you feel the need to protect what it is you've created. And the fact that it's right beneath that Eight of Pentacles card, you've put in a lot of hard work into something and you are wanting to protect it and not let other people sort of change it or distort it in any way. But often what you can do if you hang on to things so tightly, you can crush them and kill them. So be careful that you're not going to destroy anything that you've created either. You might be feeling a little bit uncomfortable about the safety and stability of what you've built. And this is why you're putting in so much effort in that Eight of Pentacles. I can see you're really focusing and wanting to make it perfect. You know, you don't want to, you don't want things to sort of be lost, but it's really important at this moment that you've got absolute confidence in yourself, Aquarius. You really need to go within to access that inner courage and then turn it outward and show bravery and determination here. As long as you believe in yourself, everything is going to be okay. So there's no need to hang on too tightly. You're almost there. That's that message of that Nine of Wands. You're almost achieved what it is you've been working towards. And working at. And I do feel like this is to do with your work. I mean, Eight of Pentacles, Wands, these are all about your work, your passion, your career. And so you're almost there. Now, the Empress. You've got the Emperor and the Empress. Wow, divine counterparts here. You could be in a very good connection with someone. Now, the Empress is abundant energy, abundance in so many ways. And this is a real message coming through for you in many cards. This is that card that really... Wow, this is that card that really is saying as well, get busy with things. There's a time of amazing prosperity for you at the moment, and you're assured of success when that Empress card turns up. And this card really is a sign of an ability to manifest your dreams here. Now, for some of you, this could be a new baby coming into your life. If you look at this particular card, this Empress, you see that little fetus growing inside. But if you're not wanting more babies or any babies, or you're past that age, this can talk about a project that is almost like your baby, and you've put energy and effort into it, and you're nurturing it. And this is very nurturing energy as well here. But this can even include adoption. This can include having a fur baby coming into your life. But this is, as I said, all about nurturing. It's about prosperity. It's about fertility, things growing. And as I said, this can be a new project as well that you are putting a lot of energy and effort into. That can be, that metaphorical baby that you're putting a lot of energy into. But again, there's another message coming through here that you need to nurture yourself this month. You are good at nurturing other people. You're worrying about other people and caring for others, but you need to put some of that energy back into you and back onto you, some of that focus. Go and get a massage. Go buy yourself a beautiful piece of jewelry or something that you've always wanted. Just get a facial, do something for you. is really important in March, because I feel like you have been working very hard here and you need to put something back, give something to yourself here. Now, you've got the King of Swords here. Now, this is you showing up in your own reading here as well. Normally, I would read this as a Gemini, but this is a general reading, Aquarius. So any air sign, this card can represent any air sign. This is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius here. But the King of Swords shows up sometimes when you might need a little bit of advice, and you might be turning to this Emperor here, your boss, or this Aries perhaps in your life for a little bit of advice. Or this can talk about people around you as well needing your advice and experience. And so this card shows up when there's an opportunity to get the assistance that you need from those around you if you do require it. Now, you've got to feel really confident here to speak your truth, because if you do, others are going to benefit from your insight. And yeah, this is interesting because if you're in a position where you're needing to make a decision, you need to make sure you balance this with your heart and your head. The King of Swords energy, King of Swords are all about the mind, the intellect, your thoughts, your ideas. And sometimes when you're in this energy of the King of Swords, they can be a little emotionless. Swords can, and therefore this is really saying if you are needing to make a decision, make sure you balance it out with your heart as well. Come from both places, heart and mind here. But yeah, the King of Swords, this can talk about a new line of study as well. And again, this can have something to do with the government. This can have something to do with authority figures as well. So it's interesting that message is coming up a few times for you too, which is which is very interesting here. But yeah, you could and study. Yeah, study is a big theme as well. You might be really just learning and focusing on things like that. But this can actually talk about new ideas coming in for you. As I said, the swords are all about the minds, so you might be, you're being a really quick learner here regarding something. You're really good at problem solving here. You're in this energy, so I guess you're using your own energy here, your own intellect to help you and assist you in any issues that you have in March. Now, that Three of Swords, as I said, this is probably the only real challenging card that you have here. And as I said, this is that card of heartache. And I feel like this is perhaps something that is, a little bit of grief, a little bit of sorrow here that is really preventing you from feeling that true joy in that Ten of Cups. And this can almost be a feeling of you being rejected or being abandoned in some way. Again, this is to do with your heart space, your family, your friends. Someone has, shot some of those arrows into your heart, and that is just putting a slight dampener on this happily ever after situation that you are feeling. But you've got the King of Swords there. You're able to overcome all of this. You're problem solving. You're overcoming any kind of issues that you are carrying to carrying, and preventing you from actually just enjoying that beautiful 10 of Cups, happily ever after kind of energy. Now, your final card there from the Gateway Oracle deck is Cultivating Prosperity. And how many messages are coming through in this reading for you regarding prosperity? There is a few, so I feel like this is a very important message for you in March. But the affirmation for this particular card is: the abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. So say that over and over to yourself in March. And the meaning of this card is: a stream of abundance is ready to flow into your life, but you need to take action to receive it. Believe that you deserve it. Take steps forward by planting seeds for your future prosperity. The universe wants you to know right now you are moving toward receiving an outpouring of money, energy, time, and love. However, you must first know that you deserve it, and you do. Take action in the direction of your dreams. This is not the time to passively wait for prosperity to fall into your lap. Give deeply and fully of who you are and what you have, for the more you truly give, the more you will receive. It is a universal law. As you focus on gratitude for what you already have, your abundance will grow in leaps and bounds. And you know what, Aquarius, I see this really connected with that Three of Swords in a way. And what it's saying is you actually have to know that you deserve that happily ever after. You need to know that any pain from the past or anything that has happened in the past that has prevented you from achieving this abundance, this happiness, you can forget that, because you need to change your thoughts in the direction of your dreams and know, as I said, you deserve this, Aquarius. You've got this. So I hope that resonated with you. What a great reading. Please take me up on my offer of that free mini reading if you are a new subby. And if you're not a new subby, I hope to see you next month. Bye.